Hey friends, welcome. I'm sitting in my office today because this is the vlog. I'm starting a vlog here on the YouTube channel to talk about the show that I'm working on. You may have seen posts about it on social media. I am, of course, doing A Christmas Carol, a reading by Charles Dickens, a one-person telling of Charles Dickens' Christmas classic. And I thought it would be really cool to take you guys behind the scenes, show you the process of creating this show by myself, and also, share the successes of the show, share the challenges of the show, and show you a little bit behind the scenes of how things work here at Stage Door Unlocked while I'm putting together a show. A Christmas Carol is a very, very important piece to me. It's a show that I have done probably too many times, but I've never done it like this. I am really excited to work on this show, and I'm excited to share this journey with you. In the process of figuring out how I wanted to start the vlog, I thought I should probably explain the show a little bit here in the first episode. Obviously, I'm going to show you the process of building the set and creating the props and getting all the lights and all of that. I want to show you all of that. I want to show you the rehearsal process. I have my first rehearsal tomorrow night, so you're watching this on a Monday. First rehearsal is Tuesday, October 6th. I want to show you this whole process of how I'm putting together this show. Both to kind of get people excited about the show, explain what it is, but also I want to document this process for my clients so that you guys can see me actually doing the things that I tell you guys about in your sessions all the time. I think you should always practice what you preach, and so I thought this would be a good way of showing that. So, what is this show? What is A Christmas Carol, a reading by Charles Dickens? This is a one-person show where, kind of following the premise of Charles Dickens' American Reading Tour, where he would read his books in very theatrical type performances, but just by himself. And he would play all of the characters. Going to see Dickens do these readings was an experience. It was something that people would spend hours in line waiting for tickets to see this iconic author read his stories. And he did them over in Europe, and then did an American Reading Tour in 1867, which is kind of the premise of this production. The show is kind of designed to be as if you're watching one of Dickens' performances in 1867. Obviously, we're not in 1867. We have technology that Dickens did not have. He was very aware of the theatrical elements. Dickens himself was an amateur actor. He would act and direct in the equivalent of community theater performances in the UK. So his readings were very much rooted in the theatrical traditions. And so I started this whole process with this show by asking, if Dickens had the theater technology of today, how would he tell this story? That doesn't make it any easier in terms of the technology, because Dickens, being a control freak, I realized he would have run the entire thing himself. So if I want to use all of the theater technology that we have today, that I feel Dickens would have incorporated into his readings, now I have to figure out not only how to do the entire story by myself, playing all the characters, I also have to figure out how to run all of the cues that I wanted to incorporate into the show by myself. And to the best of my knowledge, this has never been done before. There hasn't ever been a production of A Christmas Carol that has been done with this many cues, this kind of technological setup, while being all operated by one person who is actually performing the show live. So I'm excited to put that challenge to the test, running all, I think it will be probably almost closer to 500 some cues. I haven't counted them all yet, but just kind of the quick math that I've been doing, I think it's going to be close to around 500 cues between lights and sound and projections and special effects and all of that has to be part of this show. There's a lot of chances where this could go wrong, but that's what makes it a fun challenge. That's one of the reasons why I love live theater. So I thought I would catch you up on the stuff that I've been working on prior to starting the vlog. The first thing I did was I went back and read the book again. Start to finish, cover to cover, reading the story for the sake of the story, figuring out what Dickens' original intent with this story was. I think it's very, very relevant in 2020. It's a beautiful story. Obviously, it has the sociopolitical messages with it, but it's become such a family tradition for so many people, and as a result of the pandemic, so many people aren't going to get to have those family traditions the way they usually have them. And so I really wanted to be as faithful as I could, knowing that people were going to be watching this, maybe having family traditions connected to like very specific moments in the story, things that were important to them and to their family, and I wanted to be respectful of that. So I wanted to really pick this thing apart and be as faithful as I could. The things that you will see in this version are the things that are original to the book. So if you are watching this expecting it to be the Muppets, it's not going to be the Muppets. It is the true book. It is a ghost story. It is scary. It is it's a scary, scary story, and I wanted to be faithful to that. Dickens does call it a ghost story of Christmas, and I wanted to be faithful to that. Even though this is a family-friendly show, there will be moments of it that are scary. Very loud noises. Some of the projection images are kind of scary. Even though they are the original illustrations from one of the editions of the book in the late 1800s, they're still scary. The set itself is modeled after the set that Dickens traveled with for his tour, his American tour. He had a backdrop, a sounding board, as he called it, to help project his sound out into the hall. He had a reading desk that he traveled with that held not only his books, but some props and things that he had on stage with him. And he also had his lighting rig. So the set for this show kind of makes homage to that. I'll put an image of the kind of photoshopped mock-up of the set right here. Big picture frame at the center of the set will be where all of the projections of the different illustrations will be for the show, and then in either of the two boxes on the side, their little shadow boxes, will be two of the Department 56 Dickens Village houses, and they will light up. My hope is that it will snow in those boxes as well. This is a big show. It's a very involved show. Obviously, I have to transform into Charles Dickens. I will be wearing a wig and a false beard and various foam rubber appliances with the old age makeup and things to really do this as true and as accurate to really that image that you see in in the mock-up as possible. This isn't just a like, oh, let's just throw it together kind of show. This is a fully fleshed out production of this show that is just happening over Zoom. My intention with this project is that if this goes well this year, my hope is to actually take this show out on tour. That has been a life goal for me for many years, to actually take this show and travel around, at least around the Midwest with it. And so this entire show is being designed to tour, and I'll talk about that as I go through the different components of it. This should be as if I was doing a one-person show at the Guthrie Theater in Minneapolis. And so I really want the production values to be as high as I possibly can have them. So LED lights, moving lights, projections, fog. If I say it in the vlog, then I actually have to make it happen. I'm excited. I'm really excited to share this story with you. If you've known me for a while, you know this is a very, very special show to me. I did my first production of it when I was 8 years old. I saw it at the Guthrie for the first time when I was 8 years old. It's a very important story to me. I became the actor that I am because of working on this show, and I just really look forward to sharing this story with you, with your loved ones. So please buy tickets, share this with people. I look forward to sharing this journey with you. I don't know what I'll be talking about next week. I'll probably be talking about building the set, because that's what I've been doing a lot of lately. Yeah, I am going to be doing a Q&A video at some point in the process of this vlog series. So if you have questions about the show, please put them down in the comment section below. I really want to answer as many of these questions as I can for you. Yeah, I don't really know how to do a vlog. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna end it the way I end all the YouTube videos. Thanks for watching. As always, you're awesome, be awesome, and I will see you soon.